Well, it happened, ladies and gentlemen. Clap it up. We're back for another day, August 12th, Tuesday. And this is breaking news here at the Coin Zone on Crypto with Paul. Guess what's going on? Kwon is going to prison. Terra LUNA founder Kwon pleads guilty. Kwon pleads guilty to wire fraud and conspiracy, facing up to 25 years in prison. The LUNA collapse cost investors $40 billion and triggered global regulatory calls. Now, I want to talk about this because if you are new to crypto watching this right now, not only should you subscribe to our channel here at the Coin Zone and follow us on X, but you should listen to what I'm about to say because I want to tell you my experience about Terra LUNA. I've never invested in it, never lost any money, but I was in crypto during this time. I want to break it down. If you're a new investor, like I said, make sure to sub to us, but I want to talk about this time period in crypto. When FTX happened around the same time, we had Terra LUNA, we had 3 Arrows Capital, Celsius, Voyager. There were a ton of people losing money in crypto at the time. Maybe FTX took the cake over everybody. Sam Bankman-Fried, big figure, big collapse, big exchange. But Terra LUNA, $40 billion. I remember this like it was yesterday. At the time, I was a new investor in crypto myself. I've always been very lucky. I've always stuck to the top coins. I've never really lost money because I haven't sold. You know, my investments in ADA went down in value over time the past 4 years, but that doesn't mean I lost my money. If you put your money in Terra LUNA, you flat out lost your money. They had a stable coin that people were getting yield off of as a savings account, lost all their money. I want to talk about this because this was probably the wildest time ever in crypto at the time when I was in it. I remember waking up, looking at the chart, going on X. Everything was absolutely insane. Insane. I mean, people were freaking out. People were taking their own, it was a very dark time. And I want to warn you guys, this is still going to happen. This is still happening. You don't want to end up with all your chips in one basket and end up with no money left to invest, because that's what happened with a lot of people. Even a lot of big name crypto YouTubers had a lot of money in Terra LUNA, lost millions of dollars. So you can't always listen to the average YouTube guy who's going to be telling you what to buy, because again, he's probably shilling a project because he's getting paid to do so. There's a lot of people who do that, some openly, some not openly. So if you're going to invest in a coin, guys, you need to make sure that you know exactly what it does. You need to make sure that the founder isn't a scam artist. Kwon pleads guilty to wire fraud, conspiracy to defraud. I want to read the comments here. I'll never forget this. I'll never forget when bro was playing it cool, acting like nothing was happening. And then a day or two later, the coin came crashing down like 98%. But look at the comments. It was this day we found out what was under the rug. Let's just keep it going because I was reading them and they were just very accurate. Finally, he wiped out 40 billion, ruined countless lives, and displayed zero remorse the entire time. A guilty plea is the bare minimum. Let this be a message to every other scammer in the space. Justice is coming. My man, justice for Kwon. Let's keep it going. Crypto lessons come with hard losses. Bro looks like the Mr. Beast Please collab guy. Sam and Kwon are the only major casualties of the last 3 years. If their fraud had lasted until 2024, they would have ended up advising the administration. So he finally admitted that everyone figured out ages ago. What? Yeah, this is going to be Tom Lee in 2029. Whoa. I don't know about that. Don't come for Mr. Tom Lee and Funstrat and Bitmine. But let's go over Reuters. This was literally 30 minutes ago, basically. This was breaking news. This is breaking news. So if you guys appreciate what we're doing for you, bringing you the latest breaking news here at the Coin Zone, give us a sub, follow us on X. New York, August 12th. That's today, guys. Wow, how about that? Let's zoom in a little bit. New York, August 12th. Do Kwon, the South Korean cryptocurrency entrepreneur behind two digital currencies that lost an estimated $40 billion in 2022, pleaded guilty on Tuesday to two charges: conspiracy to defraud and wire fraud. Kwon, 33, who co-founded Singapore-based Terraform Labs and developed the TerraUSD and LUNA currencies, entered the plea at a court hearing in New York before U.S. District Judge Paul Engelmeyer. He had pleaded not guilty in January to a 9-count indictment charging him with securities fraud, wire fraud, commodity fraud, and money laundering conspiracy. Jesus. Accused of misleading investors in 2021 about TerraUSD, a so-called stablecoin designed to maintain a value of $1, Kwon pleaded guilty to the 2 counts under an agreement with the Manhattan U.S. Attorney's Office, which brought the charges. He faces up to 25 years in prison when Engelmeyer sentences him on December 11th, though prosecutors Kimberly Ravener said the government had agreed to advocate for a prison term of no more than 12 years, provided he accepts responsibility for his crimes. I guess that's fair. I mean, it's a non-violent crime, but people did end up doing violence to themselves. Kwon is one of several cryptocurrency moguls to face federal charges after a slump in digital token prices in 2022 prompted the collapse of a number of companies. Yes, we just covered that. Prosecutors alleged that when TerraUSD slipped below its $1 peg in May of 2021, he told investors a computer algorithm known as Terra protocol had restored the coin's value. Instead, they said, he arranged for a high-frequency trading firm to secretly buy millions of dollars of the token to artificially prop up its price. Yeah. And people found out pretty quickly. And as someone who's been in this space, I think the reason why, and again, I'm just going to go and share my personal experience. I think the reason why I felt so lucky in this space since I've been in since 2021, just over 4 years now, basically, I would say. There have been projects like Terra Luna that come and go, that seem like the next big thing. Seem like you're crazy not to try to put a little bit of money into it. I've always stayed away from the new and hot things. Even like Sui, for example. I found out about Sui a little early. Facebook engineers or Meta engineers. That seems pretty legit. Now, I'm not saying it's not legit. I'm just saying that sometimes I miss the boat on some of these new coins because I'm hesitant to do anything with it until after they prove their legitimacy in some specific ways. And that's probably, maybe I've lost out on some big bags because of that. But I know for a fact I'm preserving my money because of that as well. I'm not losing my money. So there's many different ways to go about investing in crypto, guys. And for me, I've always taken a very cautious approach. I've stuck to basically Bitcoin and ADA for the most part. Now, I'm kind of a dork. I'm kind of a nerd. Who the frick buys ADA? It doesn't even do anything. That's fair. Solana's done crazy numbers the past couple of years. Other coins have run up crazy in the past couple of years. It's a fair criticism. But again, I'm still happy with my decisions because I've never lost money. So here we are. People lost their money on Terra Luna, Do Kwon going to prison. I just want to bring this up, guys, because if you're a new investor, there's going to be things that seem enticing and really cool. Like, for example, Pi Network, I heard is interesting. You can mine it on your phone, whatever. I know a couple guys big in the industry who think it's a massive scam. So you just got to be careful. If you're going to dip your toe into anything, outside the top 10, I would say maybe outside things that have been here for years, that have been building, that are completely transparent with how the protocol works. Maybe just do research, take it easy, wait a little bit to see what happens with the protocol, if they can prove themselves anyway, because time always tells. Time brings out the truth, guys. If anybody's doing shady business, time will expose that. And you've even had time disprove individuals. Like, for example, Richard Hart. People thought he was doing shady things. Well, he wasn't. He beat every court case. So time is going to show you what people are actually doing, if it's legit or not. The cool thing about crypto is the ideas are endless. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of different cryptos now. Most of them are garbage. But there's some really cool damn ideas in there. The cool ideas is what is the cool thing about blockchain in my eyes. There's endless possibilities to make change in the world. Blockchain offers an ability for you to change things in the world in a better way. Now, the next step further is building on that idea. It's like politics to me. Some things on paper, great, that sounds great. In reality, it's a freaking disaster. So if something sounds cool on paper, if a crypto project sounds cool on paper, that doesn't mean you go throw money on it. Who's the team behind it? Is there a community? Is the product that they're actually building, is it actually good yet? You see what I'm saying? Like there's way too much other variables that you need to figure out before putting your money onto something. And that's my 2 cents. I'm not, this isn't financial advice. I feel like a duty I have here, just in regards to the type of videos that we do here on the channel for you guys, is educational. And I just want to put the message out there. Terra LUNA, what's happening today, August 12th, Kwon going to prison, is a great reminder of how you need to operate in this space. You have to be wise. So, Kwon, man, I'm sure he'll be in a nice maximum security prison. He'll probably have some decent meals. He'll probably have a cell phone somehow, looking at charts. I don't know, man. Maybe he'll start a prison coin. Who knows? There's probably a meme coin that's going to be out today. I guarantee you. I freaking guarantee it. There's going to be a Kwon meme coin coming out today. And he's going to be like him behind bars or something. Oh, God. Could you imagine? Kwon meme coin. Yeah, I mean, this is all breaking news, guys. 29 minutes ago, an hour ago, 29 minutes. Yeah, I mean, this is all just, yeah, I mean, this is last year, but I wouldn't doubt it. If you go on CoinMarketCap today and some freaking idiots in a Reddit channel are just talking about Kwon meme coin and it's just bro behind bars or something, wouldn't doubt it. If that happens, pops up later today, I'll go live and talk about it. We'll look at the charts, etc. But for now, guys, that is my message to you. Be cautious in this space. There's going to be more Terra Lunas. There's going to be more Kwons. They're here already. You might even be investing in one right now, and you don't even know the guy's a scam artist. It's very hard. I mean, for me, I never invested in FTX either. I don't get it. I really don't understand how that guy did what he did, because immediately the first time I saw that guy, I was like, there's no way that this is just some brilliant, like, autistic guy who's starting something. That was the narrative. Like, oh, he's like a brainiac. That's why he's weird. No, he's like freaking incompetent. They didn't even have a balance sheet, basically. Like, what is going on? You made your girlfriend the right arm of, like, the fund that just funneled the money from FTX. Like, how stupid can you actually be? The bro was wearing, like, he looked like he slept 12 hours a day. There's no way you're a competent businessman in charge of billions of dollars of an organization, and you look like that and you sound like that. I don't, to this day, I don't freaking get how so many people lost money on FTX. Like, that was the guy you chose to trust? That was the next Elon Musk in your eyes? The guy who doesn't even know what a fucking suit looks like? I don't get it. I never got it. That's my 2 cents, guys. There will be more to come, so be cautious in this space. Once again, this is the Coin Zone. I'll be popping up here again in a little bit for more breaking news. So stick around, sub in the meantime. Go watch our last video on YouTube. Make sure to follow us on X, Instagram, etc. The Coin Zone, coinzone.com, baby. I'll see you guys again here shortly in a bit. This is the Coin Zone. I'm Crypto with Paul.